Hello, hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome back. Hi, Prayon. Hi, Ivana. Hi, D. Blair. Alexis J, welcome. Lisbeth, welcome. Hello, Pauline. Can y'all believe it? It's Sunday, and this is my second live. I can't believe it. Hi, Joss. Hi, M Squared. Hi, Sabrina. Hi, Susan. Everyone is coming in. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Tomorrow is Monday. Thank you so much, Joss. So I've got my water here. I've got a little bit of color here. And I have a little Kiss coin purse. And I know you're thinking, that's not new. That's not a fall vibe. Hi, Mrs. Q. Why are you starting with that? Well, I'm starting with this because it's the theme for tonight. So what are I just want to see in the chat, when you see a little Kiss coin purse, what are some of the things that come to mind for you? Hello, Kim. What comes to mind when you see these? Hi, T Elbow. I think ladylike. The word clutch comes to mind. Kim, I think of my granny as well, even my great granny. I think of, hi, Mocha Cream. I think of hearing coins when I run in the house asking for change for the ice cream truck or to buy a pencil out of the bookstore at school. Exactly, Joss. The 50s, my grandmother, they always had these little ladylike little clutches. And I'll tell you the truth, when I was little, I didn't like these. I did not like them. And occasionally, like Easter, Christmas, homecoming at church, when I had to get all dolled up, my mom would purchase little Kiss coin purses that actually had like little O-rings or D-rings on the side. And it had a little shoulder strap, and that was my purse. Just like patent leather and shiny stuff from a shoe standpoint, handbag standpoint, I was scarred as a child. Kiss coin purses, I vowed I would never have one. Well, of course, that didn't pan out because I have one here. But as I was planning my content for tonight, I thought about, this is great for the summertime. It's 100 degrees here in Georgia. It's miserable outside. There are times with all of the windows here in the house that it feels a bit like a greenhouse and that the air is just struggling to keep up because it's so hot outside. And I'm a bit of a fall girl. I love fall. It is the most perfect time of year. Even though I'm a December baby, my birthday technically is in the fall because the winter doesn't move in until later in the month. So I always, during this time of year, really have fall on the mind. I'm ready to pull out my sweaters and my Ugg boots and my jackets, and I'm ready to switch back to, my fall-inspired colored bags. And if you have looked up in the chat, I actually included 2 links. Oh my goodness, Teresa, you're a Christmas baby. I'm not a Christmas baby, but I am a December baby. But this made me think about all of the ladylike bags. Another thing, I was watching another YouTuber that does luxury, I'm talking thousands of dollars handbags. And she was doing an LV store visit. And a few of the bags that, and I'm looking at my phone here, a few of the bags that she picked up or were trying on looked like this. Very ladylike, but at $2,400, not of interest to me. It's a bit too busy for me. They are a bit, once I start doing Dooney math, they're a bit too expensive for me because I'm always thinking about how many Dooney bags can I buy for the price of one LV bag, as an example. But this one is one that she tried on in the store. She was dressed in her video very casually. I'm talking about a little white tie front top. She had on some cute little scalloped edged shorts. She had on a pair of really flat but really cute Gucci black sandals. Very polished, nothing special about what she was wearing. But the reason I'm bringing that up is because she tried on this bag, which I think is very casual just because it's a bit busy for me from an LV standpoint or from any brand. But it looked very, very polished and pulled together. So it made me take a different, it challenged my thought process on this particular bag that I'm about to show you, and the fact that it is very ladylike. It's very garden top, tea party appropriate, but it can also be your everyday crossbody bag. And what am I talking about? I am talking about the Dooney and Bourke Pembroke collection, specifically the bag Clare. And Clare is one of the bags that the tribe and I fell in love with during the summer fun sale. And I would dare to say that at least 3 other members of the tribe have a Clare in their collection, if not multiple Clares in their collection. I had a conversation with Mocha Cream, and I convinced her that this was a bag that she needed in her collection. But since that conversation and since watching another YouTuber, my reasons for needing a bag this style have expanded. So I picked up the color Wine. And I picked up Wine because if you are looking at the link up at the top of the chat, I included one for Dooney.com and I included one for I Love Dooney. I'm going to show you the bag really quick, and then I'm going to cover some useful information for you, and then we'll go back to the bag. So here is the bag. And this is in the color Wine. It's the side profile. Here is the back, zipper pocket, and another side profile. So let me just show you again the LV bag. And then Clare. All right. We're going to deep dive that bag, but let me share something with you. So the first is Dooney.com has the Pembroke Clare satchel on sale right now for $246. because it's already on sale, you cannot use the Happy 15 code to get the additional 15% off. That 15% is only for regular priced items, and it's only one item per transaction. So if you're looking to make a purchase, place separate orders and use the code HAPPY15, happy in all caps. The bag is regular $328. It's on sale on Dooney.com for $246. They have the color Bordeaux, Cognac, Espresso, Smoke, and Wine. I Love Dooney has the same bag in the color Wine for $164. So if you're interested in wine, I would go to ILD to pick it up. Why did I pick up wine? Because as much as I am referred to as the chief enabler, I am not. I am nothing more than an influential encourager. I just want to influence your purchases to make sure that you do not experience FOMO. Because in our community, we oftentimes don't have items that catch our eye when they are readily available. Oh, and Kim, that title I didn't create on my own. It's thanks to one of my subscribers, Quita. She should be joining if she's not already in the room. So thank you for that. She said that the enabler title had a negative connotation, and she was like, I'm tired of hearing that. So she gave me that as it to replace it. Where was I going? So yeah, so 164 ILD if you're interested in it. The dimensions, it is 8 3/4 high, 4 3/4 wide, and 11 3/4 long. I think I got that right. Yeah, long, high, wide. All right, it has a 30-inch crossbody shoulder strap. It also has a 4-inch handle drop. When I was talking to the tribe about this, I was the first one over and over again that said, that bag does not need a crossbody strap. It does not need a shoulder strap. This is the bag that you carry over your arm or by the handle. It is ladylike tabletop. It didn't need D-rings in my opinion. But after I saw the LV bag in a very casual way, this bag adds polish to it. Why the color wine? Well, first off, if you're looking at the Dooney website, if you look at the pictures as they have them in the display, if you click to the right, there is a garden party type picture, and there is a picture of this bag. In that picture, this bag is tabletop, and it absolutely looks perfect. Like Sunday worship perfect, like bridal shower perfect, like mother of the bride or wedding outdoor reception appropriate, like going to the theater, like your holiday Christmas party. It just screamed so many things, but the color really popped there. I still was not sold 100% on that color, although it was beautiful, until Soulja Covington, is she in the chat? Soulja Covington found a picture. It was either on Instagram or on Pinterest of another vlogger that had this bag. She was wearing it with all black, and she had it crossbody. And I am sure that the light was hitting it just right, because as soon as I saw that picture come through via text, I added it to my shopping cart and I checked out, because it was just so pretty. And it was the first time that I'd seen the bag on someone with it cross-body. And I thought, it doesn't look that bad, right? I was still saying it's ladylike, it's elegant, it doesn't need the strap, but the strap gives it so much more versatility. No, Teresa, I do not have the smoke. I think, I think maybe 2 people picked up smoke, but when we had the conversation about the colors, wine was kind of a neutral color, but it has more fall vibes, or Bordeaux, your crimson type color palette. Of the bags, we thought that the smoke was the most neutral. It's the one that you could probably get away with carrying like right now because of that light color with the darker veining in it. This bag has a double-sided logo lock closure, so it does have the logo lock here. Let me see how difficult it's going to be to get it out of here. Easy to come out. And it has the white with the Dooney and Bourke on the front, and then the solid gold on the back with the duck. Right or left, or if you don't have a preference, it's perfect for that. It is 100% cowhide leather that has been embossed. What that means is it is water resistant, and it is virtually resistant to scratches. So this is not going to be a bag that you have to put up when the weather gets inclement. It's not a bag that you have to worry about scratches or dings or anything like that, because of the way it's processed and the way it takes on the texture and the way it's been finished. You don't have to worry about scratches. So I love that, especially as I think about using it in a more casual way. The next is the Croco embossing is more authentic than some of other brands that I see. So it doesn't matter whether everybody in the tribe got the exact same bag in the exact same color. The highs and lows, the actual plate is going to be different. So on, whoever's bag, this piece will not necessarily be there on theirs because their Croco embossing is going to be different. So I absolutely love that. From a cleaning standpoint, distilled water and sodium-free seltzer water. You can use either of those with a mild soap in a circular motion to remove any debris or anything that you get on the bag. And you should make sure that if you're using soap, that you clean it really good. Don't leave any soap residue on it and let it dry. Soap residue left on this Croco Pembroke collection will make your finish look cloudy, like milky, and it will not, it'll just settle and it won't have that high luster that you're seeing right now on camera. So that's a bit about this bag. Love the handle. Zipper pocket on the back. And I'm sure that my phone will fit, but for visual purposes, let's see. I love the fact that it has the leather lined pocket. So think about the Riley Roxy collection. Think about the Cambridge collection. The lining is the same for this collection. It's a bit stiff, but I do know from carrying the Roxy bag, it will soften just a little bit, even though this is a very structured bag. And my phone fits in that back pocket with no problems. And it doesn't distort the back of the bag. You can't like see the silhouette because there's a little bit of depth in the pocket so that you don't have creases and things protruding out of the bag or out of the side of the bag. Let me get my phone out because it would be just like me to forget where I put it later. It has feet on the bottom. It has feet because it's easy or intended to be carried not only by the handle, but you can use it crossbody. Crossbody, of course, the feet won't necessarily matter, but if you are carrying it without the strap, the feet are very important. D-rings on the top so that you can connect the shoulder strap. I like that as opposed to having to connect it to the hardware on the bag, because if you remember from the Willa, there weren't any D-rings or O-rings to attach the strap to, and it gave that bag wings. So it would never lay flat. It always had a little bit of a tilt to it because of the way that the shoulder strap was connected. All right, let's take a look at the inside of this bag. No center zip. So I'm already a fan. The shoulder strap, key keeper, brown suede on the flap. And on the interior of this bag, you have a larger slip pocket here on the front wall of the bag. And just going to see if my phone will fit. It will. It's a little tight because I've got the case on it, but my phone will fit in that front pocket. And I've got a Galaxy, a Note 9. And on the back wall, there is a card holder and a zipper pocket in the back wall. All lined in the creamy, neutral lining leather. I love this. This really does scream ladylike. It makes me think of this. It makes me think of Homecoming Sunday. It makes me think of all of those things where when I was younger and I thought, I will never have that. Clearly, I have lived long enough and gotten old enough that I have an appreciation for a ladylike bag, and not just for the weekends, not just for worship, but that it's been designed in a way by Peter Dooney that allows it to be far more versatile and can be a perfect casual addition as well. Exactly, Kim. I've heard that a zillion times in my lifetime. Just keep living. Well, one wasn't enough, but I wanted a matching companion piece. And what I need to see is I have a Bordeaux regular size Carrington in calf leather. I'm curious to see if it will match this wine color. And if not, then I need to figure out what accessory pieces would I use. Would I go so far as to use a Kiss coin clutch just because it's ladylike? Is this too casual? I need to figure out what I'm going to pair with that. So there's another one. And this one is in the color cognac. So I wanted to share this one with you. Again, it's not 164 on ILD, but the wine is 164. The cognac is on Dooney.com for $246. So if you're interested in that, it is available. No clue if it's going to be back on ILD. They were there for a little while and have since been removed. But here she is in cognac. And the reason I wanted her in cognac is because I have a pair of 9 West loafers that I wear during the fall and winter of the year. that is the perfect companion piece and color to match the Dooney and Bourke cognac. And I know that because I have other Croco embossed cognac pieces. So I know it's a perfect match. So I thought, if I'm carrying it crossbody, if I've got on my loafers, I can use it ladylike or crossbody. And again, it wasn't something that I could see myself carrying until I saw a similar style bag from a different brand on someone that was carrying it in a very casual way. But I also love my matching companion pieces. And to keep with the theme that we've had this summer, or at least since the meet and greet about having companion pieces, I remembered that I have a Croco slim wristlet that I actually have duplicates of because I love the cognac color so much. So I have a matching wristlet here that I have had forever, but I thought it would be great in this bag as a wallet or even as a catch-all. I use these oftentimes when I'm traveling to the coast and I know that I'm going to have, be out, whether it's at the beach or whether there's a dinner function for work or just walking around the mall. And I don't necessarily need a full-size wallet, but I'll grab this from a purse standpoint because it will hold a lot minus my sunglasses. Hi, Anj. Hi, Mommy Face. So I really, really like this. It's in the color. Let me see if I can give you a style. Here is the style number. These are like forever old. If you're looking for something like this, the best place is probably going to be like a resale site. Every once in a while, though, the outlets will have these to reappear. And I know because I have to remind myself I've already purchased multiples of these, so I don't need any more in the same color at least. Love the patch here on the front. The emblem was launched with the Dylan collection, excuse me, which is a few years old. I also like the fact that it has a center divider. I know I don't like that in my bags, but in these like the Carrington and in these slim wristlets, this is absolutely perfect for helping to keep things organized. No card slots, nothing like that. It kind of has that PVC type vinyl lining that can be wiped out if you have a lipstick or lip gloss or something like that that explodes in the inside. It also has, you can move the lobster claw and literally use it as a wristlet. So here it is attached, but you can convert it, use the D-ring on the opposite side, and now you have a little handbag, little tabletop. And it is my matching piece for my Pembroke in the color cognac. I love it. I love this little bag. I love the Pembroke collection. I am wondering why it was available on the website for so long and didn't catch my attention until we were in the middle of the summer fun sale. But oh, am I glad that it did catch my attention, because even though it's very structured, it's structured in a way that reminds me of an Alto bag. It's not too small. I would call it a medium bag. Yeah, I call it a medium bag. So if you're one of those people that, you look at the bags that I feature on my channel and you always think it's too big for me, I'm more of a small or medium-sized bag girl, then this would absolutely be something that I would recommend you try. It is absolutely gorgeous. If you are in a traditional work setting, banking, an attorney, a doctor, an administrative assistant, if you're going to an office environment where your environment is not a business casual, but you're still in business attire, to add something like this into your collection, there's the color comparison, wine, cognac. These would absolutely be gorgeous. And especially this time of year when there are more croco type shoes and belts and, you know, all these different textures are available going into the fall of the year. You will absolutely love it. From a weight standpoint, to answer your question, Teresa, I would say that it feels like pebbled leather from a weight standpoint. So not as heavy as Florentine, but it's not light like a nylon or a coated cotton either. So there's a little bit of weight to it. But honestly, I think more of the weight is coming from the logo lock claw than it is the actual bag. But it's not heavy. I don't think, and I've not tried it, of course, crossbody yet, but I don't think with the strap that it would dig or cause any problems from a weight distribution standpoint if you were to carry it crossbody. Let's see. Peter absolutely does need to make belts to match these. And I'm not talking about just belts for those of you that are like size 4. But here is, let me show you the strap, because I'd like to see if it has the center section in it. And it does. That gives you even more versatility for carrying it, because now you can carry it as a shorter shoulder bag, because it has the 2 buckles for that center section to be removed so that you can actually carry it as a shorter shoulder bag. So I really like this. I think, even though from a color standpoint, I've been a bit neutral, I have really been, at least the latter part of the year, or we're not, but so far this year, let me rephrase that. I've been really on like a taupe oyster kick. So fall of the year, more jewel tones, more colors. I'm really loving that. I'm really loving bags that offer some versatility from a carrying standpoint. And I'm carrying a bag, that the same bag I've been carrying for the last 3 weeks. And it's partly because I've been lazy to carry it, but the main reason is because I have just really enjoyed carrying it. And it's the bag that you see Says What carrying in our Dooney meetup videos. She has a Kelly green nylon double pocket satchel. And I picked it up in red, and you can see that in my what I hauled during, or what I bought during the Dooney meet and greet. It's so light, so easy to carry. Love the handle strap. Love that I can carry it crossbody. I'm a little vertically challenged, only at 5'4". So when I carry it by the shoulder, it's a bit long. It actually hangs down to my knee, which is not comfortable for me. So I don't really carry it that way, but it has been super easy as I've been in and out of the post office and out of the grocery store and at Target and at the mall, just being able to go from carrying it by the handle to by the shoulder if I need something quick, to full crossbody, lightweight, holds everything, pockets fit, you know, my phone on the outside. It has, I remember now why I added nylon bags into my collection. It's mainly for the summertime and for the ease of that versatility. The same level of versatility in the Clare, but a highly elevated finish in the leather. Easy to care for, not going to pick up a bunch of dings and scratches if you take care of it. And by take care of it, I mean don't rub it against a brick wall. Don't run, just don't abuse it, because it does have a finish on it. But I have some bags that are really old in my collection, Croco. I've never had any splitting, any peeling, any, I've not noticed any patina in it at all. So I've just really, really enjoyed it. So I know that some of you were probably as surprised as I was to hear that Dooney and Bourke seems to be making a transition this weekend over to HSN. For those of you that were not aware, on last year, QVC actually purchased HSN, but there seems to be a pretty clear division on QVC taking the better brands and keeping them there, and what I'll call secondary brands being on HSN. So I'm curious to see if this is more of a strategic move, because maybe Sue would like to travel less. She's got a grandchild. She's been with the company for a long time. Audiences seem to have mixed feelings when Miss Ashley Bellman is presenting, or at least some of us in the tribe do. And to see if it's that, if they're going to move it just from a presentation standpoint so that it's more convenient. Are they going to replace it with a higher luxury brand on QVC? Are they going to make some distinction between pebbled Florentine and maybe Alto leather being added to QVC? And then maybe your Saffianos, your nylons, and your coated cottons go to HSN? I'm not sure what they are going to do, but today is the first presentation. So I've shared with you what I wanted to share with you today, and now I am going to sign off and join you in watching the first presentation on HSN. I'm not sure if Pauline Newman is going to do a watch party. Yeah, you're right, Teresa. It does seem like the wicked stepchild, and I hope this is not the beginning of the end for Dooney and Bourke being featured on a QVC or HSN, because I think that it's important from a visibility, from a branding standpoint, that with as few retail outlets as Dooney has, that it keep some presence on TV. They're closing more stores than they're opening. It would be an absolute shame for them to transition to HSN and not continue to offer the variety. It would be an even greater tragedy for them to transition the brand off of QVC to HSN and then from HSN out of inventory. That would be absolutely horrible. I would be devastated and would probably need to find a dealer someplace or relocate to a state where I have access to the brand. You know, seeing it in Macy's and Dillard's and all of that is great, but they only have so much space from a brick and mortar standpoint. And beyond that, you don't get to see some of the collections. So I really, really like the offering, the exclusive offers that QVC has. And I'm just hoping that this transition to HSN is actually going to mean bigger, better, greater things from the brand and not less. So, yes, Sabrina, they absolutely need a store here in Georgia. I mean, they have Coach, they have MK. They could stand for a Dooney store to open right here in Georgia or Tennessee. I'd be okay with Tennessee. Hello, Living Life, Illinois. RM Ashley, welcome, welcome, welcome. This Life of Ours, welcome. Samantha Harrison, welcome. 2448 Toyman, welcome. Thanks for joining the live chat. Hello, Mommy Face. I apologize. I haven't spoken to you since you've been on this evening. I think I mentioned you, Mocha Cream, but hello, hello. TL Bo, I think you were the last one that I spoke to before I got on a tangent. So hello, hello, everyone in the chat. Thank you so very much for watching. If you have anything in your shopping cart so far on HSN, I need you to confess it before you leave so that I know which bags to go quickly look for. Anyone shopping, purchase anything? Not sure if Dooney will remain on both channels. I would love to see them remain, but I don't know that that's going to be the case. QVC has my heart as well, but I promise you, if they do not continue to stock Dooney and Bourke, I will jump ship so fast and go to HSN. I just will. Not saying that I'm going to give up my Tatcha. I'm not saying that I'm going to give up my philosophy, but those are things and promotions that they run more often. The reason that I watch QVC, other than the fact that it's in HD and HSN was not streaming in HD, is because they had Dooney and Bourke. Hattie is on. I'm seeing that Hattie is on. It looks like Mrs. Q says that they're having basic Dooney and Bourke. So do you think they should stay? Is this, okay. I know that this group has mixed feelings about Ashley Bellman, but the truth is I have never been inspired to buy anything that Ashley has presented. That's just the truth. I'm not convinced that Ashley is a true Dooney addict. I think she is Dooney when she needs to be, but that she is a hardcore LV and or MK bag carrier. She just doesn't seem to be comfortable presenting. She doesn't seem to be familiar. It could be because she's on camera and she's nervous and she's trying to fill in for Sue Clifton, who is so knowledgeable. But I've just not been convinced that Ashley is a Dooney addict. I'm just not convinced. So if the thought process is to have a younger crowd support QVC on HSN with different presenters like the Ashleys, maybe the Courtneys, or whoever they have on HSN. I don't even know any other presenters. But if that's the intent, I'm good with that. Keep Sue Clifton on QVC. But if the intent, and I know if I'm Sue Clifton, I've been around for a while. I have served my time with Dooney and Bourke. I'm living in Florida. I am thinking about my grandkids and cruising and weekends away and not having to battle Pennsylvania snow in the wintertime for presentations and the cold. I get it. She deserves to retire. But I don't feel that they have identified the most qualified person to backfill her. I just don't. I don't see Ashley being able to convince me to pull out my debit card or my credit card and to make a purchase. I don't find her to be believable when she talks about the bags, the stories that she tells. It feels to me like she's making them up as she goes. I could be wrong. She could have a Dooney vault in her house and be die hard for Dooney and Bourke. But if she is, my opinion is that's not translating when she's on camera, when it really matters, when it's the difference between me watching and fast forward, because I never watch her live. After her first couple of presentations and I didn't see her skills improving as a presenter, as a host, I would record. And if it were Ashley, I was okay not watching. I could wait until it was over and rewatch it in fast forward because I just didn't need her commentary to see what was presented. If it is Sue Clifton, you would think that I was sitting down watching Titanic for 3 hours because I'm glued to the TV because I want to hear what she has to say. Am I the only person that has like DVR Dooney and Bourke presentations saved that I might occasionally rewatch? Or if I've ordered a bag, I'll hold on to the presentation so that I can go back once I have the bag and see what Sue said about the bag. Am I the only person that does that? Thank you, Mrs. Q. Thank you, Teresa. I don't feel as odd now. So I need that. I feel better when I hear Sue talk about the bag, when Sue tells me what the pros and cons, how to clean it, what goes in it. I just don't find Ashley to be the best fill-in for Sue. And I'm entitled to my opinion. I'm sure that QVC nor HSN nor Dooney is going to do anything about that because I'm sure they've been grooming Ashley for this. But I still think that she has tremendous room to grow until she is able to present in a Sue Clifton fashion. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. Those are my 2 cents. I'm entitled to them. I don't have anything against Ashley from a personal standpoint. I don't know her, but I do think that Dooney and QVC could have found a more qualified person, a more convincing person to be the fill-in for Sue when she's not presenting. I do think they know that if they're presenting something new, they do need Sue there in order for it to be presented in a way that draws us in to purchase. But if it's clearance stuff, if it's your same old Lexington, if it's your same old, whatever, then she's fine with that because it's not what I'll call a high pressured sales pitch. It's just kind of, we have these, you want one, we've got them. We have these, you want one, we've got them. But Sue draws me in. Sue is more educational when it comes to her presentation style. I love the fact that Sue, you will not find her in a QVC presentation decked out. She's very leisure, Florida casual when she comes dressed. And even when she's there in the wintertime, it's very casual. You can see on her how a bag looks in a very casual way. Exactly. Very down to earth. And then if I'm looking to see it high glam, so to speak, then I'll look to a Sean Killinger's wardrobe to see that. But Sean is pretty down to earth in her attire. She's very stylish as well. I just don't think Ashley's personality, that's the word. Her personality is not suited for the age group that is the demographic for my channel. And I've got some, what I will call millennials, or what my grandmother would have referred to as a teeny bopper. I've got some younger subscribers, but really the age group that I'm seeing the most traction from is from about 35 to 65. We're professional women in our careers. You've developed a style of your own, right? You're not falling for fashion fads. You are looking for classic, long-wearing pieces. You're not just throwing money in fashion for the sake of throwing it. You're wanting pieces that are going to last, that are going to be high-quality pieces. You're looking for pieces that can go from the office to worship to a wedding to happy hour. You're looking for pieces that have versatility. Oh, Quita, I'm glad. So I do have as my grandmother would say, some teeny boppers. But I do know that when I look at my channel stats, that I do have a more mature, yeah, right, Kim. If you're 21, I'm 21. That we run the range, but we all love Dooney for the same reason. And I understand that Ashley, and I'm on a complete tangent now, but I understand that Ashley may be a draw maybe for a younger crowd, but only if she's able to bring something else to the presentation. And I've not seen that from her. So that's my rant. I feel like I took Mrs. Q's rant from Friday night and it fell on Ashley and HSN and QVC and Sue Clifton. But sometimes you got to go off script. I guess that wasn't very ladylike. Listen, I don't have HSN recording QVC, so I'm going to have to go back or I don't have DVR recording HSN to see the first presentation. So I'm going to have to go and look at everything online. But it sounds like from what I'm seeing in the comments, there's not anything new or great that's being presented. But I'll support it just because I think it's important that we watch to show them that they have a loyal following and that the audience will go wherever Dooney goes. So if you've not thought about it that way, please go and support the HSN presentation on Dooney and Bourke, because if you purchase from QVC, the only way that that brand will be able to stay on HSN, or maybe they'll do both, is if we continue to support it, regardless of who's presenting. So thank you. Oh, Prayon says I'm not missing out on anything. Good to know, because I'm on a bit of a low buy. I'm making strategic purchases from now until the tent sale. And it is killing me because it is the Nordstrom anniversary sale right now. And I shop that sale every year. And I am sure Pauline is sick and tired of hearing me say, I'm going into the store. No, I'm not going in the store. I'm going to shop online. I've got stuff in my cart. No, I'm not going to pull the trigger yet. I think I have until August the 6th. I've got a feeling that I'm going to pull the trigger probably the last day of the sale. But I am making strategic purchases right now until the tent sale, because I literally do not need another bag in my life. I still have a lot of bags to show you that I've not featured, but I don't need any more. And I need to figure out what I'm going to do about bags that I have already determined don't necessarily have a place in my collection, whether I'm going to gift them or whether I'm going to go the route of a bag sale, which still terrifies me. So Classic MG, thank you so very much for joining. I do hope that you will watch the replay. If you have not hit the thumbs up, it looks like I have 44 people watching. I only have 28 thumbs up. If you've hung around for the last 54 minutes, I'm just going to kindly ask that you give me a thumbs up. Thank you so very much. Anyone that is unsure about the Pembroke collection, I'm going to just tell you, take the plunge. Thank me later. You will absolutely love it. Very versatile. Absolutely stunning collection. I think it was Ivana that also showed Ivana, which bag do you have from the Pembroke collection? I'm not sure. Okay, she has the Allison crossbody. So if not the Clare, take a look at the Allison crossbody or any of the other bags from the collection. You will absolutely enjoy them as you move into the fall of the year. Take the plunge, take the plunge. D. Blair took the plunge. Cassidy is a great bag from the Pembroke collection. So if this is too ladylike, too structured, whatever the reason is, if this bag is not for you, don't let that steer you away from Pembroke. There are far more gorgeous bags or additional gorgeous bags in the collection. So thank you so very much for watching. For all of you that were from some of the live streams that I participated in, thank you so very much for signing in, for supporting me. It means a lot. For my tried and true ride or die tribe, for those of you that ride with me every week that are honorary members, this would not happen every week if it were not for you. I would be sitting here talking to myself on the screen, and that's not cute. So, thank you. I see questions about the cruise. More to come. Cruise is more than a year out. It won't be until October of 2019. Absolutely Pauline is working with the travel agent to make sure that all of the details, the excursions, the all-inclusive drinks, all of that is going to be included. Working to also put it on a payment plan so that it's not one payment that's due at one time, to help make it more affordable for everyone, so that you don't have any excuses for not going on a tropical destination vacation with us next year and using your tribe gear. So just stay tuned for cruise information. You will hear all of those details on the different channels as those are ironed out. If you have not checked out Pauline Newman, make sure that you check out her 2 live streams from yesterday and all of her other wonderful tribe content. Pauline streams live on Saturday mornings at 11 Eastern. Don't miss Mrs. Q on Friday night. She's typically on at 8 Eastern. Do I have that right, Mrs. Q? 8 Eastern. Mrs. Q is going to let you know where all of the sales are, the promotions, what's new. She's going to deep dive and make sure that she tells you all of the promotions and things that are going on so that you don't miss out. So you might find the bag that you like. Mrs. Q is going to make sure that you know how to save even more on it. Pauline is going to help you find your inventory. See how our channels are working together? We like it that way. Make sure that you check out Sue's What, Soulja Covington, Kimberly Mines, My Pursuit of Happiness, and the Military Mom, the Handbagger. Make sure that you check them out. If you have not checked out D. Blair, she is in the chat every Friday, every Saturday, every Sunday. She has launched her channel. She has great content. Make sure that you go over, check her out, subscribe, turn on your alert bell, leave some comments, encourage her. She is absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. If there is anyone else that has started a channel, really quick, list your channel names in the chat. Have I omitted anyone? All right, we're going to continue to support other channels from this channel because that is what the tribe is all about. It is sharing information. So some other channels in the room, Bag Hound, This Life of Ours, which I found from another group that I'm a part of. So make sure that you are supporting the channels that not only are represented here in the Dooney community, but go out and experiment and look at stuff you wouldn't normally look at on YouTube, because there are a lot of interesting things and a lot of interesting people on YouTube. Yes, Maureen, there is a tribe Facebook group, the Facebook group. Pauline, correct me if I'm wrong, but we're planning to launch Labor Day weekend. Is that right? Yes, Labor Day weekend. So when you're thinking about what you're buying and the sales and the promotions, we're going to launch that Labor Day weekend while you're off, and so that everybody can engage in the group. If you have any ideas or suggestions for the group, feel free to email both Pauline Newman and I. Just keep in mind that as a tribe, we are taking care of the whole person, not just your retail therapy needs. Thank you so much for joining, Teresa. Have a good night. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Mrs. Q. We appreciate that. Absolutely. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Listen, guys, ladies, thank you. I cannot say that enough, because week after week, this live stream continues to grow. Your engagement, you come back, you have questions, you shop, you trust me with information on your favorite brands. I do not take that lightly. I cannot say thank you enough. Enjoy the HSN presentation on the QVC. What is it? Dooney and Bourke presentation on HSN. I got to get my lingo together. They're throwing me off with this switch. So thank you so very much for watching. Until next time, I do hope that you're finding something that feeds your Dooney addiction. Take care.